the channel, welcome back to yet another video of the Honda CT125 from Japan series. Now in my first video of the Honda CT series I actually picked it up from Japan. Not really from Japan, I had it on a boat from Japan. I had to pick it up in the Netherlands. But yeah, you guys absolutely smashed that like button. And that video got like 100,000 views in only 2 weeks. I really like that. Now, second video, I actually took it for a small spin. Just taking you guys on its first tour and my first thoughts.
And just like that, oh, it actually hurt my back.
Now, the third video, I'm going to unbox all of the plastic and the paperwork that actually came with it. And of course, a little bit of history. Yeah! Just gonna leave it here. Sorry about that. I love this thing. Absolutely love it. Now in 1961, the first CA100T Trail 50 came out and the people got pretty excited. This little bike was actually the start of 3 decades and 725,000 units being sold. That's a lot of motorcycles. And in 1964, the Honda CT200 Trail 90 was introduced. Powered by a larger air-cooled 87cc engine and a new 4-speed semi-automatic transmission. And 2 years later, the CT200 was actually renamed to a CT90 Trail 90. Made a little bit more sense, I guess. Now in 1969, Honda actually introduced the CT70, which was sold in the US until 1982 and then reintroduced in 1991. Yeah. Now the Trail 70 was also a prototypical motorcycle that took a lot of its styling cues from the Z50. And that Trail 70's success underscores its influence as one of the inspirations for the modern day Honda Monkey. Now for 1981, the 110 was introduced. I know, this is going really fast, but we are already talking about 20 years of evolution. 20 years. And for 2019, Honda unveiled the Honda CT125 Trail Cup at the Tokyo Motor Show. Not really sure why I covered it up, because you guys have already seen it, but you know, it is based on the Super Cup, but with upgrades to make it more off-road capable. And of course, this bike is yet again very popular in the US market, because that's where it all started. Is it true that you can only get a red one in the USA? Let me know in the comments. Now in Japan, they were actually called the Hunter Cup, while in US and Canada, they actually called the Trail Cup, or just Trail. And in Australia, you guys have seen the intro, it's called the Postie bike. Why did I do it like an Australian Postie bike? I don't know, sorry about that. Boy, mate. And as for Europe, they didn't import it into Europe. I had to import it myself and it cost me 6.5 grand. That's a lot of money. But I mean, if it's a hard bike to get in your country, it's worth the money. It's like buying milk in Antarctica. If it makes you excited, just buy it. And over here we have it. Behold, the Japanese paperwork of my Honda CT125. Let's open up this brand new, freshly sealed bag and God dang it. So let's open up this almost freshly sealed bag and let's see what we got inside. So yeah, let's see what is actually inside of this bag. Now, of course, we got an extra key. We got it's a ton of Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I'm really sorry. There's a bag inside of a bag. Okay, so we got a bag inside of a bag. That's new to me. The first thing we got is the owner's manual. Now, everything in this book is in Japanese. Now, for some reason, it says owner's manual. Why does it say owner's manual in English, but everything else is in Japanese? I don't get it. Now, a lot of people are probably going to freak out if they see a lot of Japanese, but have no fear, Google is here. Google has made this little app called Lens, and you can actually just hover over some Japanese and it will actually translate it on the spot. We got a lot of Japanese over there. We just hover the app over it and boom, just translates it to English. Look at that. That is awesome. And then we got, of course, the paperwork itself. I'm gonna use this and try to get it registered in my shitty country. Not really sure what that thing is in the back. You gotta open the plastic again. I really wanna know what that little thingy is over here. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What does that mean? It's just some paperwork to prevent your bike from being stolen. Now, next up is the Honda Safety Riding Guide. So I'm guessing this is like the normal book you get with every bike. This is like a Honda CL500 or something. But on the inside, they're giving me images of this Honda tricycle, something like that. Giving me like lean angles and how to take corners and stuff like that. Pretty helpful. Thank you, Honda. Really like it. I don't really get the tricycle part though. But it's pretty funny. Got this little weird book. I have no idea what this is. This is like more paperwork. I'm thinking this is like some kind of insurance. We got a bike made of leaves. And of course, as you can tell, all Japanese again. This is like a service maintenance book or something. Yeah, it's a service manual. Of course, we got the spare key. And last but not least, they gave an extra empty plastic bag. So we got the plastic bag with inside another plastic bag with the paperwork inside of a plastic bag, and they actually added another plastic bag. Thank you. Now I do not want to look green as this motorcycle behind my ears. I do like my gasoline powered engines, but you know, it's a lot of plastic. Now I already told you guys that I bought a ton of parts for it, so make sure you subscribe because in the next video I'm going to be putting all the parts on. It's a lot of parts. Oh, now some of the fun facts about this Honda CT. Well, first of all, it actually has a back seat. Now I have seen optional back seats for this. Not really sure if it's an optional Honda seat you can actually put on there, or if you have to fabricate something yourself. I don't really see a lot of holes, but I'm pretty sure that Honda does provide an option for an extra seat. Because this steel rack in the back, kinda hurting my tush. Oh, just to get off, it's like, oh. I like a nice rack. I do like a big rack. Nice hard rack. Compared to the rest of the motorcycle, this rack is like freaking huge, and it's like, this is like military grade stuff. I'm not gonna fall off this one, that is for sure. Now I have no idea why they actually made this silver. Would have been so much better if it would have been black. That's for the next video. Our storage space under the seat. There is none. There is only a little wrench. So we only got this little wrench, and I had to find a way to press it over here, and then I could yank it out like that. And this little thing actually opens the toolbox in the back. Now at first I didn't really get the point why in the world they would. Oh, it's just like a lefty loosey righty tighty thingy. Ain't my wrench coming out? Oh. It's a dangerous box to open. Be careful with it. What? Is that it? What? What in the world? What the hell's that? What the hell's that? I found it. I found it. Look at that. Look at that. And then we... Oh yeah. So we actually got this giant toolbox over here. Just for a little helmet strap. Now I know that Honda calls this a step-through bike, which I kind of get, but yeah, you gotta be a little bit, it's not, you gotta train those loins. And if you want to Jean-Claude Van Damme it, now you can also just bunny hop onto it, but I've had some very bad experience with that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not again. Now I'm just gonna start it up mid-video for no reason whatsoever. I just know that you guys really love the sound of this thing. It did some pops and bangs. And bangs. Now one particular part that I actually love is these indicators. As you can tell, they are attached with a rubber piece, which means if you drop it off road, it only just pops off. It doesn't break off, it pops off. You just pop it back in. It's also got it in the back. Now, I have been looking at that Kickstarter all day now. I feel like we have to use the Kickstarter just to go back in time. Oh! I just have to turn off the ignition. These Hondas, they start way too fast. I just want to have the feeling. Now, as for the shifting pattern on a Honda CT125, it's actually pretty funny. So we have neutral on top, we got first, second, third and fourth gear. But after fourth gear, you can actually see here, you can use the black arrow, which is your foot down, to go back into neutral. So it's like 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. And actually when you stop, you can actually go down another one and it pops back into neutral. It's kind of weird. So as you can tell, we got it in neutral, first gear, second gear, third gear. Yeah, that's moving. Fourth gear. Now it's in fourth. If we apply the brakes and we go down another one, they go back into neutral. Look at that. Vicious circle. First, second, third, fourth gear. Hold the brake. Back into neutral. In case you didn't notice it yet, it doesn't have a clutch. It's semi-automatic. Now, one of the coolest parts and why I actually bought this bike is that it has a snorkel. So you can actually take it underwater. I do believe you can take it underwater until here. That's kind of deep. Not really sure why they put the lock over here and not over there, but it doesn't really matter. You can take it underwater until here. And I'm really planning on doing that. Might drop it in the pool in a future video or something, I don't know. Now, when it comes down to the tires, I have seen a lot of awesome builds on the internet, with even some dudes putting some 4.6 inch wide tires on it. Now, needless to say, putting very wide tires on it does need a lot of modification. So this fender is no good. Now, the standard tires are the 80/90 IRC GP5 ones, and they're not too bad, but I ordered some more knobby tires, and I ordered the It's the Shinkos. I ordered the Shinkos. I always forget the name, but they are the Shinkos SR244s. Those are the one I ordered right now in size 3.0. Yeah, they're not as wide as I would want them to be, but I'm also going to be ordering a lot wider tires for it and see how much modification it actually needs. Now, after you Jean-Claude Van Dammed yourself onto the Honda CT125, the seating height is only 31.5 inches or about 800 millimeters, 80 centimeters, which is fairly low. I'm 176 centimeters, but you guys know that already by now, and I can put my both feet on the ground very well. And in your left corner, weighing in at 259 pounds or 114 kilograms, we got the 125cc's Honda CT. This is a good workout. Yeah, on my back. Oh. No, go. Now in the front we have a 220 millimeter disc brake, also has ABS, and in the back it's only 190 millimeters with no ABS. You do not need ABS for off-road. But that is it for today's video. I have to get back to work, and I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Smokey out! Thank you all for watching. If you want to see my latest video, it is right over here. If you want to see my most favorite video, it is right over there. Subscribing is done over here. And if you want to become a full-time YouTuber, as you can see by my play buttons yourself, go to smokytube.com, and over there I have the perfect all-in-one how to YouTube course.